give you my heart.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video of I don't want that. Okay. So I'm playing another video of my sister's crush. I haven't played it in a while and I was kinda hoping there'd be more, but turns out it's still 8 episodes. So I have no idea, so I'm just gonna play because I've been thinking about it for a while right now, and so I thought it would be a good time to play. Hopefully it's not loud. Here. What could possibly be funny? I owe you a huge apology. I was underestimating you. I want you to know no matter what happens next, personally, I'm super proud of you. Thanks for having my back. You're a good friend. You would do the same for me, right? You damn straight I would. Let me put it a bit louder because I can't hear myself. What? Oh. He liked to speak with you one by one. Starting with you, Sam. Thank you. See you after. Good luck. I swear, I need to do the voice. Like, I just, long time no see, huh? I have to say, I knew I'd see you again. I just didn't expect it to be on your first date here. I know how this probably makes me look, but I swear it was self-defense. Who threw the first punch? The one with the curly hair? Cass, I think her name is? I know her well. Most of the girls seem to fear her. Is it true you knocked her out? I was just protecting Trixie, I swear. They were going to seriously hurt her. Sam, I believe you. Wait, really? Ew, that was disgusting. Okay. Those girls have a very heated rivalry with Trixie. Not to mention, this happens to all the new kids that come here. But I must say, you surprised me. You're tougher than you look. So I keep telling everybody. My sister used to beat me up when we were kids all the time. She, of course, convinced Mom that I had started it. But eventually, I learned how to defend myself. When she could no longer hurt me that way, she began to think of more creative ways. Well, I underestimated you. I'm sorry for that, Sam. That being said, may I give you a word of advice? Sure. I understand it's easier said than done. But keep in mind this place is only temporary in your life. I can tell you're a good kid. You're not a criminal. Just make sure you don't let this place turn you into one. Stand up for yourself, but choose your battles. Does that make sense? Makes sense. I promise I'll try to keep that in mind. I'm not looking forward to explaining this to your mother. Is that really necessary? You're still a minor. If you're having any issues, I'm afraid I must keep her informed of them. If that makes sense, I guess. But it still really sucks. I was totally cheated on the whole parent front. My mom doesn't have a clue. My sister is a sociopath, and my father? Who the hell knows what the story with him is? Your mother never told you much about him. They were high school sweethearts or whatever. But he played into the stereotype. Dropped her ass fast once she got pregnant. She was pretty much on her own after that. But she eventually found some happiness, right? I'm not sure if I if I've ever seen my mother happy. Being sad and tired is kind of her default mood. I used to think it was something I was doing, but I don't really know. Believe me when I say, I'm sorry to hear that. Is it just me, or has this conversation gotten really personal? Quick subject change. I don't necessarily do like violence, but it did feel good standing up for myself for once. I actually want to thank you. It was in part something you said that inspired me. What was that? I decided I didn't want to give those girls power over me. I'll admit, I have gotten a little carried away though. Well, a brawl in the yard isn't exactly what I had in mind, but I'm glad my words resonated with you, Sam. Why don't we let you go with a warning this time? Really? All signs point to self-defense. What about Trixie? It wasn't her fault at all. Uh-oh, what's going on? Yes, sir? I'm sending Miss Burke out. Please see that Sam and Trixie are escorted back to their room. Vincent and Jerry next, please. I have determined that Sam and Trixie both acted out of self-defense. Trixie both acted out of self-defense. Sorry, I'm kind of getting like a little bit like my brain just stops, and I'm just like trying to like figure all of this out too myself, because I mean I'm also trying to talk really well without me stuttering or having trouble talking. Like, I think I explained this to one of my videos. I probably haven't yet, but I think I did. Yes, sir. Thank you, Warden. Thank you. Well, oh my god. I just hugged the freaking Warden. I'm so sorry. I did the same thing. Like, I would do the same thing by accident with people I don't even know. It's embarrassing, but it's funny. I'm just so used to not being believed. Well, thank you. You're welcome, Sam. Can I ask you one more question before you go? What? Just a curious question that's totally not my business or anything, but about your father? Do you think you could ever forgive him? You found out he was sorry, I mean? Every abandoned kid fantasizes about that, I think. Even someone as cold as my sister. Our father shows up after all these years of silence with some huge explanation why he did what he did. Turns out he didn't forget all about us. He just stayed away because he was afraid we'd never forgive about him. Forgive him. The truth is more times than not, that's a lie. He left because he wanted to. He stayed away because he thought he was better off without us. I guess part of growing up is accepting that. Doesn't make it fair. But since when is anything even fair? What if you found out he did want you? Would it be too late? If he was actually sorry, I suppose I'd be willing to work past it. Really? Like I said, I got cheated on, the whole family thing. Hypothetically, if he were truly sorry, I'd be willing to meet him halfway. What does that have to do with anything? Like I said, just a curious question. You and Trixie are free to go. Well, thanks again, Warden. Oh my god. That's so sweet. Let's go. Me too? You too. He believes it was self-defense. Jerry, I think you're up next. Yeah. This isn't over, bitches. If karma doesn't catch up to you, I sure as hell will. Care to repeat that, Jerry? Thought so. Back in their room. I'm so excited. So wait, you're actually serious? Your sister went through all that just to get rid of you. Let's just say the whole evil twin cliche, totally accurate in my case. Damn. I know you said your sister was mean, but that's cold. I'm trying to sound like a girl that gets like cool, very, very chill. And I can't do that. But hopefully it's working. To think I used to be jealous over people who had a twin. You know, listening to your story has got me wondering, is your mom completely brain dead or what? How can she not know who your sister is after all these years? Or you, for that matter. Well, we are at it. What exactly is your sister's problem? You talk like I actually know the answers to these questions. The easiest answer from what I can tell is they're assholes. Certainly. Oh, sorry, no, that's not, certainly sounds like it. So, do you not have anyone in your life that's shown you kindness? I'm gonna start talking about, what was his name again? I forgot his name. Oh, you mean besides you? I suppose there was someone. His name was Harley! Just a chance that I was right. That you do feel alone and... Hold on, I'm gonna try to do a man voice. That you do feel alone and you don't think anyone sees you. I just wanted you to know that I see you. If only you can see my face. Ooh, someone got bit by a love bug. I lost a voice. I couldn't do it. Okay, you know, I'm just like, whatever happens, it happens. I did not. I only just met him. Oh, not her. Is that Trixie? I only just met him before I got sent here, Trixie. Not to mention, he's so out of my league, it's ridiculous. He was just really sweet. And, well... It doesn't matter now anyway. I was sent here before I really got a chance to know him. By the time I'm let out, I'm sure he will have forgotten all about me. If he hasn't already. I thought we agreed people need to stop underestimating you. We did. So why are you allowed to do that? Thought so. Mic drop. I can't do the voice. It's so blah. Look, it sounds to me like you meant something to him. Burke, you've got a visitor. Is that Harley? My mom? No, some boy. I was right! Oh my god! Also, my door is open, so I'm screaming so loud. Tall, dark, and handsome type. It's Harley! I knew it! What did I just say? He obviously isn't forgetting about you anytime soon. Sometimes it feels like Harley is the only one who knows the real me. He makes me feel like I could do anything I see in my mind to. God, you two are just too cute. So what are you waiting for? I dare you to run right up and kiss your man. I want to! this? Why? Why? I don't want to say the other thing. I want to say yes. Why? Oh my god, I love this story though, but why? I want to see him. I just want to leave right now. I just want to leave. Can I leave? Like, what? I don't want to do this. I really don't. I don't want to do this. Can I please? I want to say no. More options? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna cry now. No, I am legitimate gonna cry. Please. Please. Please be something else. Guys, I don't want to do it. Oh. I really don't feel up for it right now. Can you tell him to come back some other time? Okay then. You crazy girl. Look, it's cool if you don't feel up for a visit. It's tough for people out there to understand what we're going through. Come on, we'll go get Saf and have a girls' night. I love that. What was that move? That was a cute little move, or like an animation thingy, or emote, whatever it's called. That'll cheer you right up. Okay, let's go. Was that my mother? Later that night. I understand, sweetheart. Oh, that's not my mom. Wait, is it my mom? I love you. That is not my mom. Okay. Hey, Mom. Is something wrong? Your father is working late again. Okay. Ever since he got that promotion at work, he's under a lot of pressure. I'm sorry if you hear my moving around. It's because I'm just like trying to get comfortable, and plus I'm also getting really excited, and I just I understand he can't be in two places at once. I just feel like we never spend time together as a family anymore. But enough about me. What are my two wonderful sons up to tonight? Anything exciting? Why yes, since you asked. Axel and I are having dinner with the most beautiful woman in the world. Who? You, of course. Oh, it's so sweet. He's a nice man. Man, I wish I had a man like that. I would love to have a man like that. Oh, sweetie. I wasn't trying to make you feel guilty. If you two have plans already, nothing that's more important than you. Any guesses on what we're going to cook for you? Not your chicken and shrimp carbonara. If that's alright with the queen of the house. Oh, I need to do this one day for my mom. I just need to go to the store and pick up some of those red peppers you like. Oh, let me do that. If you boys are cooking, so I please help me something. If you're sure. If you made your old mother so happy, Harley. Oh, you've made your old mother happy. Okay. I'm so blessed to have you. Axel, get in here. Is yelling really necessary? I'm ready to go anyway. Yeah, about that. Slight change of plans. did you do? I sort of promised Mommy we were having dinner with her tonight, and that I was cooking. Any particular reason? Because she's our mother. She gives us her whole life. We can give her one dinner. Okay, understand. Calm down. My brother, the saint, always making me look bad. You don't need my help to do that. If I had actual feelings, that would have hurt. Now let's get started on this dinner. You mean you're actually helping? How useless do you think I am? Don't you dare answer that. Now that's my mom. Linda Burke? Mary Hunter? It's so good to see. I can't do this. It's good to see you too. I'm really sorry for not keeping in touch after high school. Hold on. I gotta get up because I can't. Oh, okay, I can breathe now. Okay. That's okay, Linda. You had a lot on your plate back then. What with the pregnancy and Walt leaving you deal with it alone. You were always so kind to me, Mary. I really appreciated it. What are friends for? So, how are your kids now? Oh no, have I said something wrong? No, it's nothing you've done. This is just embarrassing. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm sorry if I upset you, Linda. Is it anything you feel like talking about? I'm just having issues with my daughters. I feel like I'm failing and I don't know how to stop myself. Say, what do you say coming over for dinner? I hope he fucking looks. I hope Hardy's like, wait, do you not know what your daughter did to your other daughter? Like, I hope he does that. I can just hope. Over dinner at my place. It's just me and my sons tonight. The two of us have lots to catch up on, and they won't mind. I suppose I could use a friendly ear. Good, then it's settled. You're coming with me. Boys, I'm back. I'm excited, but I'm scared because I just want to see the sister being exposed. Did you find the red peppers? That's not all I found. What does that mean? Can you both come in here for a moment, please? I want you to meet someone. Okay. I'm so excited for you to meet them. I thought she was something else. Harley is as sweet as the days are long. Axel is a bit rougher around the edges, but deep down he's got a good heart. You certainly weren't lying about your boys being handsome. My daughters will lose their hearts for sure. Are your daughters hot? Axel Hunter. It was a joke. No, it wasn't. Boys, this is Linda Burke. She and I were good friends in high school. Linda here has daughters around your age, you know? Maybe we know them? What are their names? I just hope I haven't hooked up with them or something. My daughters' names are Sam and Olivia. They wouldn't happen to be identical twins, would they? You know them? What are the freaking odds? Those girls are everywhere. Sore subject, my bad, bro. You're Sam's mother? Am I missing something? Come on, please expose Olivia, please. I'm sorry if I shake the phone too much. Wait a minute. The day they ditched school. Are you who she was with? The one Olivia said Sam was smoking with? What is she talking about? What's this about ditching school? And smoking? Are you also the ones who came to the house? The one that was in Sam's room? What's this about a bedroom? Way to go, Harley. Shut up, Axel. Harley, what have you done? Is there something going on between you and Sam? You mean besides the fact he's in love? I actually hate you right now. Look, Sam and I barely know each other. We just met the day the girls came to the house. And I didn't know they were coming, I swear. They just showed up with Trevor. Who's Trevor? Yes! Who's Trevor? Trevor is a friend of Harley's. He was also Olivia's boyfriend. Olivia has never had a boyfriend. You're lying. How about you watch the way you speak to my brother, lady? Axel? Axel what? This lady has massive balls to come into our house and call my brother a liar. Harley is a lot of things, but he is no liar. I'll admit, I didn't understand my brother's soft spot for your daughter, but now after meeting you, even I feel bad for her. And I'm a total douche. Why don't you go to check on dinner and let us talk to Harley? Just when it's getting good. Fine. Even I can take a hint sometimes. Listen, Linda. I apologize for Axel's rudeness. But he was right about one thing. Harley is a good man. He's still young and so he makes mistakes, but he's not a liar. If he says nothing happened with your daughter, I'm inclined to believe him. Just like that, he's my son. He's never given me a reason to not trust his word. You mean besides ditching school? My mother tries to keep an open mind. She's not the kind of mother who would not hear her children's side and ship them off to correctional faculty. What did you just say? What's that supposed to mean, Harley? Why don't you ask your friend, Mom? Besides, she knows exactly what I mean. How dare you? Harley Hunter, you watch your tone. I'd never known you to talk so harshly. So much for respect, huh? I suggest you watch the way you speak to me. I've had a very bad day. I bet your day wasn't nearly as bad as Sam's. None of this is your business. Sam is a cool person. Even I know that, and I just met her. If you pay attention to her at all, you know that too. You also might notice that Olivia is, on the other hand, is a sociopath liar and a convincing little. Unfortunately, your head is too far up in your own ass to see much of anything. Harley, how dare you judge me when we just met each other? Did you not do the same thing to me just now? I'll admit that ditching school was stupid, but I'm glad I did. Because I wouldn't have met Sam otherwise. I have to say, I've never been more grateful for my own family. The moment I saw the way Sam's family treats her, I'm getting some fresh air. Please tell me she's like, oh my god, I did something wrong. I'd be lying if I said I understood any of this. Harley has always been such a gentle soul. He must have taken a real liking to your daughter. He's right about one thing. Everything is so wrong and it's my fault. When Richard left me after I became pregnant and my parents abandoned me, I wanted so badly to believe I could do it all on my own. But somehow I've managed to mess everything up with my children. And I don't know how to fix it. But you want to fix it, right? More than anything in the world. That means there's hope. I forgot what a kind person you were, Mary. I hope you also stay for dinner. I'd still like to stay. Great. I guess I better have a talk with Harley. Please make yourself comfortable. Yes! Later that night, That first night was the worst. I felt as if I might go crazy. I finally just gave up on sleep and went and sat down, lost in my own thoughts. I reminded myself over and over again what both of Warden and Trixie had said. It was all just temporary. The problem was, in that moment, it didn't feel temporary. It felt like I just might be trapped in that little room for the rest of my life. One thing was for sure, if I ever did get out of here, the first thing I'm doing is finding a way to make Olivia answer for what she's done. Hey you, got room for one more on this bench? I didn't wake you, did I? Meh, it's okay. The first night is the hardest for everyone. You'll get used to it. First things first, we have got to work on your confidence. I admit I don't know much about your situation since we just met, but there is something that I do know, which is your sister is a sad, very insecure person. That's just a fact. How do you know when you've never met her? Only lonely, miserable people feel the need to spread around that kind of negativity. Trust me on this. I know a thing or two about bitches being bitches. I'm sure you do. The point is, she's miserable. Misery loves company. So she's done everything she could to convince you that you were the inferior twin, whether you like to admit it or not. You're totally buying into it too. So first, we are going to work on your confidence. Help you see that there's a badass in there just dying to get out. We just don't know how much time you have in here, so we have to make the most of every moment. So you can go back home and put that bitch sister of yours in her place. Thank you for everything, Trixie. I have to admit, as much as it sucks in here, I'll be really sad if I had to say goodbye to you. I'm sure we'll meet each other again. But for now, we can make the most of being here together. It doesn't look like you're getting to sleep anytime soon. Like I said, the beginning was tough for me too. If you want, I can show you a trick to help me relax and fall asleep. You do that for me? Of course. I told you, I got your back. Against mean girls and insomnia. I can't say it. Oh, I didn't even, what the I just Okay, you know why I hate this? That sounds great. You'll have to show me sometime soon, okay? For sure. I want you to contact me the second you get out of here, understood? Yes, ma'am. After dinner. Thanks so much for dinner, you too. Yes, thank you. It's been so nice to see you, Linda. We need to do this again. Mom, may I speak to Miss Burke alone for a moment, please? Of course you can, honey. Axel, would you like to come help me with the dishes in the kitchen? And Mr. Tea brewing right here in the living room? Why, I'd love to do the dishes after cooking dinner, Mother. Ooh. Can I take out the trash too? That would give me just... I'm sorry. That would give me just enough time to sip on a non-alcoholic beverage while watching paint dry. Please let me do the dishes, please. I'll call you tomorrow, Linda. So, what do you want to talk about? Well, since you are friends with my mom, I want to try to make peace about earlier. I promise I don't usually talk to people that way. I suppose I should be grateful that you feel so strongly about standing up for my daughter. I wasn't telling the truth earlier when I said I just met your daughters the day they came to the house. Yes, I ended up over to your house to see Sam. But I'm afraid you've been giving the wrong impression of my motives. So what are your motives exactly? The day your daughters came to the house, Sam was very uncomfortable. She refused to come inside and wanted to be taken to school. But that's not what Olivia told me. Olivia was just honest with you, Miss Burke. I'm aware that you'll be inclined to believe her over someone you just met. But I believe I owe it to Sam to tell you the truth. Go on. I only talked to Sam for a few minutes, but there was something about her that seemed very sad and lonely to me. To be honest, if you would have heard the way Olivia would speak to her, never in my life have I heard someone be so cruel. Sam just looked so broken. I kept thinking about it all that week. So I went to the house that day because you don't see this. She just seemed like she could use a friendly face. Some kind words, because you don't think she's getting that at home? Do you? Can you look me in the eyes and tell me you remember the last time someone showed her some kindness? She's in the correctional faculty, facility, or something, for crying out loud. You don't think that upsets me? I'm her mother. Are you Sam's mother? Or Olivia's? Because from where I'm standing, there's one twin who's been getting the short end of the stick. Did you ship Sam off because it was for the best of her? Or was it for the best for you? How dare you? No, how dare you? Olivia is mean, selfish, and treats everyone around her like crap. A lot of people are afraid of her because she's a bully. Not only that, but she also drinks and smokes. It was actually her at the party, as a matter of fact. But tell me, when's the last time she actually was punished for literally anything? Meanwhile, Sam is locked up at some kiddie prison. That's bullshit. You know, I'm almost inclined to feel sorry for you. I think somewhere inside you love both of your daughters, but you want to know what stops me from having pity? It's that heartbreaking look on Sam's face. Your other daughter put it there, and you're enabling it. So with all due respect, ma'am, if I were her, I'd leave you and my bitch sister and never look back. Drive safe, going home. I want to see her expose Olivia! Trixie was determined that it would only be a matter of days before I was released. But the days turned into weeks turned into a month. I was still locked up. I was still rarely heard from my mother and my sister. And just as Trixie had promised, I found myself changing. A lot. Complete your badass glow up with the premium hairstyle. What's a Ruby Riot? Oh! I like that. What? No! That's not me. What? Ah! Oh, well. I guess. Okay. So not everything changed. Why am I not surprised to find you in here reading a book? You could at least try to hide the judgment in your voice. Girl, you're already a freaking genius. I'm sorry, I really like this. It's like a good point, sort of, maybe, somewhere. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go back to what I'm trying to do. I'm sorry. At this point, you're just showing off. So, what's on your mind? We need to do something about Jerry. She's becoming more than just annoying. How so? Before I tell you, promise me you're not going to go running to your other bestie and snitch. I hate when you call the warden that. He's not my bestie. Although it was true, we had developed a certain level of respect between us. He honestly cared about the kids here, and he made my time there much more bearable. I never really understood why, but he always seemed to have my back. He's totally your bestie. Anyway, don't go snitching to him, please. I'm pretty sure some of the other girls are getting high. And I think Jerry and her minions are the one providing it. I mean, you know about Jerry's history with selling drugs? Haven't you noticed they've been even more shady than usual lately? I suppose it would make sense. Well, let's go pay her a visit, shall we? Burke. Yes, Officer Q-Tip. How many times must I tell you, girls? That is not my name. What was it that you needed exactly? I want you to come with me. Warden wants to speak with you. I guess we'll deal with this when I get back. You know where to find me. Are you sure about this, Linda? I'm positive, Walt. We all knew this day was coming, right? Besides, don't you think Sam will be happy? She's finally coming home. Oh my god! Yes! She hasn't seen her family in over a month. That's my point, Linda. Look, I just want you to be prepared for this. If you're expecting some warm welcome when you see her, you'll be disappointed. She's still angry with me. No offense, but wouldn't you be? The urine sample she took came back negative, and you still wouldn't let her leave. Neither you nor Olivia came to visit her, or even once wrote her the whole time she was here. Do you have any idea how that must have made her feel? Let's be honest, Linda. The reason you've done nothing to fix anything this past month, the reason you left her in here this long, the reason you never came to visit, it all comes down to one thing. You don't want to own up to what you put this girl through. Because it will mean that you have to own up to the fact you failed as a mother. How dare you, Walt? You have other people telling me I failed as a parent, really? Maybe I've made mistakes, but at least I showed up. Look, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I know I made mistakes on my own, but at least I own up to them. Took you long enough, didn't it? Now, if you're done insulting me, I'm coming to pick up my daughter. First of all, she's our daughter. Second of all, this isn't my only concern. Oh my god, I walk in and I hear him. I'm hearing all the conversation, aren't I? But what else? Sam has changed. I just want you to be prepared when you pick her up. She won't be how you remember. How much she could have changed in a month. In this place, you'd be surprised. I distinctly remember warning you that this place changes people. Just make sure she's ready when I get there, please. Oh shit. I'll be there very soon, and Sam is coming home tonight. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I am back, and why is everything trying to interrupt my second intro? Okay, so, oh, you gotta stop being cute. Okay, enemies are back. Okay, we're back. Knock, knock. Come on in, Sam. And now, how the hell did you know it was me? I can hear the sass in your knock. Besides, I was expecting you. Whatever you've heard, I didn't do it. You're not in any kind of trouble, Sam. You. But there is something important that I need to tell you. Sam, your mother is on the way. She should be here any minute. She never came to visit me. She's not coming to visit you, Sam. She's come to take you home. Home as in you're leaving here. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. Why now? You'll be starting school soon. She wanted you to have a little of the summer left before you do. Wow, how generous of her. Sam, we both know this day will come eventually. It should have happened a long time ago. This is a good thing. So why do you look so sad? Because I'll miss you? Don't worry about it. You're finally going home. I don't even know that I want to. Don't get me wrong. It sucks here, but it sucked at home a lot more. And what about Trixie? Actually, I have great news about Trixie. Her release date was pushed forward. I've asked your mother if it's alright that you guys give her a ride home. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love Trixie. Oh my god. Apparently she lives very close to you. It's Markiplier's boy. Wait, is it Markiplier's or is it Chica's birthday? Oh well. That's the best news I've heard in years. As for your mother and sister, shit, I'm trying not to smile and laugh. I'm so excited. Oh my god. You have to face him eventually. Maybe things will be different now. Maybe the time has, or maybe your time away has made your sister realize how much she missed you. That's the funniest damn thing I've heard all day. You obviously don't know my sister. You're right. I don't. I assure you, that makes you blessed. You see, my sister is a human equivalent to a blood-faced hornet. She doesn't need a reason to sting you. She's just an asshole. You're laughing, but I'm serious. Satan himself won't even return her calls. I'm going to miss your humor around here, Sam, but we both know you don't belong in this place. Not to mention, you're even stronger now than you were when you first came here. There's no reason to be afraid. I didn't say I was afraid. My sister is the one that should be worried. She's in for a big surprise when I get home. Sam, calm down. That's good enough for yourself, but just don't carry this place with you once you leave, okay? You're much too smart to put yourself down to Olivia's level. You're probably right. All I can promise is I won't mess with her. If she doesn't mess with me. I know, that was kind of cringy when I did. Look. Before my mother gets here, could I go say my goodbyes? Of course you can. But I'm afraid you don't have very long. I want you back here in 10 minutes, okay? Your mother should be here by then. Oh my god, wearing something other than this uniform is going to feel so weird. Listen, Warren. Sir? Before I leave, I just wanted to say... I hate this game. But I like the story so much! Okay, it's been a wild ride, and I wouldn't have wanted to do this diet prison with my other head uncle. Seriously though, thanks for having my back from the start. Not sure what I did to deserve it, but I appreciate it. No problem, kiddo. That's what I'm here for. Thanks again, Warden. Man, I should have got that tattoo! So, what did your bestie want to talk about? What's wrong? Well, you and I are leaving, Trix. Excuse me? Yeah, apparently they moved up our release dates. So we're going. Like, now. My mother is on her way and she's driving us both home. Wow. I mean, that's good, right? Safi, I hope you'll be okay here. I'll miss you so much. Oh, I can handle myself. Oh, well, shit. we all, the two of you don't belong here. Okay. You never should have came here in the first place. Well, I'm glad I did. I wouldn't have met the two of you. Look, we don't have much time, but there's something I need to do before I go. What's that? We're going to take your bracelet back from Jerry. What? You really do that for me? Trix, you're the first real friend I've ever had in my entire life. It's because of you I can leave here today knowing I have the strength to take on Olivia. And before I do that, I've got to finish things here with Jerry. Which means busting her ass for making her own up to all the fucked up things she does around here. I can't leave until I get Trixie's bracelet back. It means so much to her, and what kind of friend would I be if I just let Jerry and her goons get away with keeping it? I'll just pull off the perfect case to... On second thought, we probably don't have time to pull that off. Oh, well, that's fine. At least I've got my fabulous new friends, right? But I want you to know your friendship means everything to me. Way more than any bracelet ever could. Sam, please promise something to me. Promise me something. Anything. Don't underestimate yourself. Okay? Deal. Now let's get out of here. I'm quite convinced you can do anything, Sam Burke. Thanks, Saf. So I guess this means it's time for us to go. This isn't goodbye, just I'll see you later. We'll all be together again, real soon. But in the meantime, Trix, don't you dare take any, shit, you hear me? I won't. And Sam, if I find out you let that bitch sister of yours bully you again, I swear to God, I'm kicking your ass. Now this is what I call friends. As it suddenly hit me that I was temporarily saying goodbye to the place that helped me who I am today, and I did something I hadn't done in for a month. I cried. There hadn't been too many people who had shown me kindness, and Trix and Safi saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself at the time. They didn't even have to be so kind to me, but they were. They showed me exactly how friends were supposed to treat you. My time here was something I would carry with me for the rest of my life. Even though I knew the goodbye was only temporary, I was really going to miss spending my days with Trixie and Safi. Or Safi. I'm going with Safi. Now let's get our cute booties out of here, young lady. Before they change their minds about letting us out. You're right. Gotta face real life sometime, right? Stay in touch, alright? Of course. See you soon, Saf. Peace, girl. And kick her ass, okay? Drop kick that bitch and tell her it's from me. You know I will. What would happen when you rejoin the world and changed woman? Are you ready to take on Olivia? What will Harley think of the new you? Find out in the next chapter. I love this story so much. I really, really, really do. I'm just sad that I can't do exactly what I want because I don't have enough rubies, and I know some people are thinking, why can't I just buy some? I'm like, I don't always have the money. And when I do get the money, we spend it all on groceries since we need it. And yeah, that's about it. That's all we had money for. Just thought to let you guys know. So yeah, I do like the story though. It's really good. I just hate the choices that I can't make at all. But anyways, so that's it for this video, guys. I'm sorry if it was too long. It's because it's a good story. Who would hate this story? Whoever does hate this story, I am going to hurt you, and like really bad hurt you. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Mwah. Bye, lovelies.